These are the blood orange clowns. Just picked them up Tuesday, February 20th. Is it? Double check the date. And have them in the refugium with the. I'm just harvesting the macroalgae. Got a new greenhouse LED light, 200 watt LED. It's for the greenhouse, but I'm trying it on to grow these macroalgae. New clowns, that's like the funky color. Harvested it from the refugium, bulk resupply. And I think I have a pair of Australian Tusk, not Harlequin. It's the big male I got, 7 inches. And this was sold to me as a Harlequin, but it is Australian. It has the blue line through the top dorsal. And I decided to put them together. The one was kind of small. The wrasses, I understand, changed sex. I think the big one is a male and the small one is still a female. But it's been almost a month and they seem to be getting along. My first time having tusks. Been waiting a couple of years. There's other tank mates who just self-in. Oh. Anyways, yeah, there's the tusk. That's the sold to me as an Indonesian. It was bothering this other guy's wrasses. It was taking him out. Big blue teeth. Added some macroalgae here for the omnivores. Yep, they all hide when you're filming. That's the sailfin. It's gorgeous, turning purple on his tail now. He got quite the character. He was at the store for a couple months, 2.5 months. No one wanted him, but he's kind of a biatch. There's the purple tang, yellowtail, gorgeous. There's one of the two yellow. They're all hiding now. It's like right when I'm filming, it's like, come on out. Anyways, move some of the bangai, cardinal fish. Only 2 left out of 6. Picky, bully. I'm just going to film this. It's a new coral in there, that electric lime green yellow I got for free. It's been 2 weeks. It's doing right. I just moved these blue mushrooms up from down below. They're always just kind of small. They're about a half year. This is another type of soft coral. Can't remember the name. Know the face. Can't know everything. There's the green mushrooms. Those are doing really good. There's the Picasso. Love him. One ever since I was a little kid. Eats a lot of sand and spits it out. And I think they see the eye of the camera. Then they all, just like the iguanas. There's the 2 tusks. I hope they're a pair. It's 150 gallon. This one zooms around. This one is Godzilla. It eats unbelievably. Actually, they both do. You can see the big blue teeth. There's a fox face there. 1 or 3. But they're gorgeous. Australian tusk. And look at the yellow turnout. He's seeing the eye of the camera. And he's flashing his color. That pink really turns like a fuchsia pink. Look at that. Look at that. He's flashing the colors. Is it purple? Yeah. So. Oh, what else? I'm gonna move these guys. These corals, they've always been down below here. I'm going to move them up to near where these guys are doing. They're doing better. There's the two tusks again. Algae. I didn't want to put the algae in there because of the gyre, which is intense. I mean, it's real intense. I didn't want the stringy algae going into the gyre and affecting the ocean currents, if you know what I mean. Let me get my food open. I can show what it does. How's the flow, Joe? Put the food in here. And you'll watch. It blows it basically all the way across. Of course it's on low, or is it? Let me check what the setting is. It's on full pulse, or is it undulating? But anyways, it's, yeah. Right here. You can see the flow spewing out. It kind of powers up and down, up and down. On maximum, that gyre will blow water all the way across, come down, and make a current all the way back up. And in this one, the second one, will alternate with it, and which is really cool. And you can see how the algae is getting hooked in there. This is I'm trying it out. We'll see what it does. I hope that the omnivores start snacking. There's the two tusks again. I hope they're a pair. They're going to go into a saltwater pond in my greenhouse this spring. It's February now. A decent adult pool above ground, probably from Mills Fleet Farm, 4 foot tall by 12 foot across. I'm going to make a saltwater pond. Grow orchids and citrus trees, but I thought, fine, I'm going to do a pool, and then I'm going to get the bigger salties to grow. But wouldn't that be a kicker if this is a pair, these Australian tusks? Everyone says you can't have them together, so I've never really had them. Actually, I had one before, but it didn't make it. I think it's damaged in transport. But these two, at first when I introduced each other, they were in separate containers for about 3 weeks. Released them, the big guy really opened his mouth like a peacock, and the colors like tripled in intensity, and towards the little one, and the little one kind of did the same thing. And then now they're just kind of, we'll see. And this is my $65 Tsunami 3 protein skimmer, up to 300 gallons per hour, holds almost 2 gallons. Sold for, no, 35 bucks. I had to just tweak the pump. It works. I upped the pump, made it bigger. So for now, it's just sitting in a little tub of water to keep itself cool, so it don't switch on and off. And yeah, and I have it, it's a work of art. I have it on top of the tank. I like how it works, and it's been skimming really well. Hardly any discharge. I'm just testing it now. But yesterday that was crystal clear on top. And the foam is so super concentrated, you're not wasting salt water. You're not dumping it into a pail or whatever down the tube, down the drain. It's super, it's like clay. It's like that Montmorillonite clay you use for your koi ponds, and what they use in makeup from Japan. You wet that clay and it's like super slick. But this is really cool. So I have that kind of hooked up here. But yeah. Who else is in here? Oh, there's a mandarin goby somewhere. There is, by mistake, a snowflake eel. 4 inches long. Half the width of a pencil. Long story. Supposed to go in another tank, but he crawled out on me out when I was putzing around with other things, and he is in the tank. A snowflake eel. He seems to be hiding in the Pucani, like right here. Oh, there's my engineer gobies. That's the small one. I got some bigger ones. They're about 1.5 feet in length. They churn up the sand really nice. I love it. My Pucani sits on the glass, so it doesn't matter. They'll churn up the sand, rotate it, so it's always fluffed up and conditioned, like Paul Mitchell's conditioner shampoo. It's incredible. Come the moon cycle, there you go. Come the moon cycle, they all come out and they all start dancing. Yeah, these tusks are incredible fish. Haven't done any clams yet. Plan on to. Here's the little guy. Little girl. Hope it's a little girl. Well, who knows, vice versa. But this one's, the colors are more muted. I was told it was an Indonesian. Indonesians do not have pink tails. Or the blue stripe at the base of the dorsal. This one you can, well, look it up. They have the blue, intense blue, like between their eyes, down the back of the dorsal. And the little guy, it's really faint, but it's there. See? And the little guy has it too, but it's faint. The females may be more muted. Then there's the pink tail. This one definitely has the pink tail, and that pink can change color. So there's the two. There's proof. Proof in the pudding. Who's that guy do the pudding commercial? Bixby? Oh, Cosby. Proof's in the pudding. Ah! Sweet. So this is basically it. There's the purple thing. I had for about a year. Picasso. And then I'm just doing just the soft corals. So it's the temporary pump. Oh, on the skimmer. This is a little over 200 gallons per hour, 1200. That pumps up to skimmer and pushes it into the pump. And then the pump has a needle wheel. And there's a venturi. So there's one pump pushing water in to fill it and get a flow, and then the needle impeller Atman 3500 spins, also pumps water, but it mainly emulsifies the air bubbles, and it's called a tsunami. So it's really cool design. It's a sumpless protein skimmer. I think the company went out of business and they're liquidating them, and they came with a European plug. But anyways, I modified it and it works. It's the best sump ever. And I've worked at a public aquarium for many years. This is a good thing. About 5 of them. So they're gonna go on the pond in the summer. So, well, here's the two Harlequins. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited. I hope this is a pair. To get them to breed, who knows? There's a little kind of boo-boo, but we'll see. Knock on wood. Tank's about 7 years old. 7 years. The Pucani is from Bulk Reef Supply. Love it. Pucani, man. Pukane. It's very Polynesian. Malaliki lai wiki wiki. Oh. Now you see the eye of the camera. There's a cleaner shrimp in here too, a big one. He's been here a long time and he's still around, living, and this guy went up to get cleaned by the cleaner shrimp, the one with the Latvian flag on his back. Latvian, Latvia. Latvia's flag is the same color and proportions as a cleaner shrimp's colors, the red, white, red, which is cool. So, yeah, oh, and there's the, I love it, my Niger Tiger. Niger Tiger. And this one's really cool. I just got him about a half year ago. I love them. I always wanted one. He actually can turn like a teal, green, blue color from this standard here. This blue he's doing. Everyone's seeing the eye of the camera, so they're behaving differently right now. They're kind of like, eh? Who's the new critter? So let me do some more snacks. Do a little more some Marine Flakes. This is a good brand. Highly recommend it. Marine Tide Flakes out of California. This guy's rock and roll. Great product. Feed it to my koi, my electric blue chicklets. Pond stuff. It's just he has really good mixes and blends. So here, let's do this. This is a little feeding here. Let's see if we can get yeah. Bye. You can see the blue and the pink tail. So that is an Australian, not an Indonesian. This started new. It's algae is making bubbles, oxygen on the top of it. So it's a current light, two strips. It's rock and roll. I've had it for 4 years because I have light meters with the greenhouse and stuff. It's not degrading or anything. And this is the new people who grow pot. Marijuana, Maui, Oahui. Dude got some tweak. That's this kind of a lamp, and it's with the pink and red and all that stuff. So, but that's good. So I'm trying that to accelerate the growth of this macroalgae to sell it. Again, 7 inches. Little guy's probably about almost 5. Hope it's not too shaky. I just decided to do this video just right on the spur of the moment. I wasn't really planning on it. I thought I'd get it onto my YouTube channel page. 150 gallon again. Keep it at 78 degrees. Phoenix titanium heater. Oh, and then got this for free. Dude. Barack Obama got it for free. Lifeguard filter system. Brand new pump. It's used. Had to get a new UV bulb, so it's a pressure chemical, which I have a phosphate remover and charcoal, and UV light. And then it's just temporary. I got it hooked up like that. There's a valve, but it's as Michael Jackson says, it's totally jamone. It's really nice. Lifeguard filter system, along with a sump. There's my old sump. That's it works still. But anyways, and then that's I got a little salt creep here. I got to rinse it off with the RODI. So that's it. Any questions? Please give me a send a message or whatever, or if anyone knows anything more about the Aussie tusk fish. Do you have a pair? Can you breed them in captivity? And like I said, I plan on moving these into a 12-foot by 4-foot deep pool above ground in a greenhouse next spring. I think that's about 3,000 gallons. And then do a Pukani reef type thing with Pukani from Bulk Reef Supply. And do mangroves, you know, rock and roll. Mangroves, and kind of get the sodium fish that I've liked that are actually kind of big, too big maybe for an aquarium, like Valengis or the Nassau Tings, these Australian Tusk, engineer gobies. Any suggestions? Let me know. All right, Jamone.